Here are two cuboids. All lengths are measured in centimeters. The volume of the cuboid is volume of cuboid A is 142 centimeters cubed greater than the volume of cuboid B. Work out the value of X. That's what we're trying to achieve. Now, this question has actually got a lot of different topics. Its volume. It's forming an expression. They're the ones that are more obvious from the beginning of this, but it's also expanding triple brackets. It's rearranging formulas, rearranging equations. You have to factorize a quadratic and you have to solve a quadratic as well. So there are actually a lot of different topics, processes that are required to answer this question. What I would do to start is I'd think about what this sentence actually says. And I'm going to say the volume of A. I'm going to make it volume of A. So this is the volume of A equals the volume of B, add 142. The volume of cuboid A is 142 greater than the volume of cuboid B. So I form an expression for the volume of A. I'm multiplying together all of these lengths. Triple brackets. The best way I know of multiplying triple brackets is to use a grid method. You use whatever works for you. And then I'm going to transfer this, the last bracket. Ooh, so this gives me these two brackets here. And then the last bracket is my x subtract 1. And I'm going to take the information from here. You might want to write it out at the bottom first and then simplify it. I'm going to stick it straight into here. Add 4x, subtract x gives me positive 3x, and then subtract 2 is this last term here. So I'm going to expand this. And I'm going to rewrite this over here. So the volume of A is these two brackets, which is this, and I've transferred up here, multiplied by this bracket here, which is this here. Oh, that should be cubed. 2x cubed. Then 3x squared subtract 2x squared is just x squared. And then negative 2x subtract 3x is negative 5x. Then we've got the 2 on the end. So that is the volume of A. It's the volume of this shape here. Volume of B is slightly different because we haven't got a term with x's and constants in it. Now, if you can see that this is the difference of two squares, it will save you a step. I'm going to put it into the grid because it's not always obvious that you can save yourself a step here. Ooh, 3. X squared, these two terms cancel out, subtract 9. So this becomes 2x. Got to put the brackets back in. X squared subtract 9. And then what we're going to do, we're going to expand that bracket. 2x multiplied by x squared, 2x cubed, subtract 2x multiplied by negative 9, 18x. Then remember what we wrote at the beginning, the volume of A, which is all of this. Equals the volume of B plus another 142. Now, I now need to rearrange this. I need to rearrange it so that we have 0 on the end. 0 on one side. I'm going to put it on this side here. We do that because we need to find the value of x. And to do that, we need to solve this. Now, it looks like a cubic, but actually, the first thing I can do is subtract 2x cubed from both sides. So they just magically reduce themselves to 1. We are reducing these, not 1, we are taking them to 0 because we've got 2x cubed and we're subtracting 2x cubed from both sides. This gives me one x squared term. I have no x squared terms on this side, so I can just write x squared. I've then got negative 5x. I'm going to add negative 18. I'm going to add 18x to both sides, which gives me positive 13x here. And then I'm going to subtract 142 from both sides. Now I've got a quadratic. I've got these 3 terms here. I'm going to factorize it. Factorize means put into brackets, because once I've done this, I can then solve it. 140. Do I know all my factors of 140? No 3's, because 1 plus 4 plus 0 is not in the 3 times table. Yep. I think that's all of them. It's lovely though, because we know that the factor is going to be, one of the brackets is going to be negative. Actually, this one here, if I take 20 and subtract 7, I do get 13 here. So positive 20, subtract 7 gives us the answers, the answers that we need here. We then want to find the solutions. X equals 7 or x equals negative 20. However, x cannot be negative because we're dealing with length. So for instance, 2x is a length. And therefore the answer is 7 or 7 centimetres. Let me just go through that again. If we had negative 20 in here, this length would become negative 40. It is a positive length. You cannot have a negative number of centimetres working for a length. There is the answer, where x equals 7.